for those who love it loud. Pantheon Podcast presents Rockin' Pod Weekend, Nashville, March 17th through the 19th. It's a rock convention featuring panels, interviews, podcasts, signing sessions, vinyl, comic books, pop culture, and collectibles. Over 50 celebrity guests, including members of Mr. Big, Tough, Great White, Keel, Winger, Accept, and Twisted Sister. Live concerts including Rare Hair on Friday, Keel Fest 2 on Saturday, and Eric Martin's Big Acoustic on Sunday. Plus a rockin' comedy show featuring Courtney Cronin-Dold, Don Jameson from That Metal Show, and Craig Gass from The Howard Stern Show, and a whole lot more. Full details at rockinpod.com. Rockin' Pod Weekend is presented by Pantheon Podcast in association with RFK Media, Third Power Amplification, and BobbyDreyer.com.
This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for February 28th, 2023. Your daily entertainment headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Weezer have announced the Indie Rock Road Trip, a 30-date summer tour alongside Modest Mouse, Spoon, Future Islands, Joyce Manor, White Reaper, and Mama. The tour is divided up in 3 legs. Tickets go on sale this Friday, March 3rd at 10 a.m. local time via Ticketmaster. That includes 3 dates in New England on June 28th in Bridgeport, Connecticut, June 30th in Bangor, Maine, and July 1st in Worcester, Massachusetts at the Palladium Outdoors. A hacker has apparently used deepfake AI technology to emulate Avenged Sevenfold singer M. Shadow's voice and falsely announced the cancellation of the band's upcoming festival appearances. On a recently uploaded episode of the band's Tracks podcast, a voice appearing to be that of M. Shadows revealed that Avenged Sevenfold would no longer appear on 2 upcoming U.S. festivals, the Welcome to Rockville and Sonic Temple festivals. The entire announcement was convincingly professional overall, and it turns out the podcast upload was entirely bogus. M. Shadows posted online, literally walking in the streets of Mexico and listening to this. What the actual fuck, not me. The Tracks podcast has since been taken down. Cinderella frontman Tom Keifer and his Keifer band are set to embark on a U.S. tour this spring and summer. Support on most of the dates will be Winger and former Motley Crue singer John Corabi. The tour includes 3 New England dates, including June 25th in Merrimack, New Hampshire, June 28th at the Hampton Beach Casino Ballroom in New Hampshire, and July 7th at the Strand Ballroom in Providence, Rhode Island. Rumor has it Kiss will announce the date of their final performance coming up tomorrow on The Howard Stern Show. The band will take part in a performance and in-studio interview with the show coming up tomorrow. Roger Waters' upcoming show in Frankfurt, Germany has been canceled. The one-time Pink Floyd frontman solo show was called off with the city council alleging that the musician is, quote, one of the world's most well-known anti-Semites. The city council, who holds 60% of the shares of the venue, was able to cancel the appearance, noting that the location was also used for a detention of 3,000 Jewish men who were arrested between November 9th and 10th in 1938. After they had their property destroyed by the Nazis, the men were abused and later deported to concentration camps. In a new interview, Brent Smith from Shinedown is talking about the band's plans to follow up last year's album, Planet Zero, saying, quote, there's always songs that we didn't use on the album, but the way our mentality is on that, sometimes if it doesn't make the record, there's a reason for it. So we'll go back and listen to it and see if there's anything in there that might spark something or what have you. However, on Planet Zero, we had so many songs that were written, and everything we did, we don't demo anything anymore. We write it and then we record it. So for us, I just recently was in South Carolina with Eric, and we were reviewing some of those songs that didn't make it on Planet Zero. He continued to say there's some stuff that I wouldn't change anything on that are way better than I remember, saying in the interview new music could come out as soon as 2024. Shinedown also have just broken yet another Billboard record, this time smashing a 3-way tie with the Foo Fighters and Five Finger Death Punch. Shinedown now hold the record for the most top 10 hits on mainstream rock airplay charts. now that the single Dead Don't Die cracked the top 10. The song marks their 30th entry onto the chart, while the Foo Fighters and Five Finger Death Punch are tied for second with 29 each. Shinedown's string of top 10 started way back in 2003 with their debut single, Fly From the Inside. Megadeth welcomed former guitar player Marty Friedman back on stage for one night only, on stage at the Nippon Budokan Arena. Dave Mustaine saying ahead of the performance, quote, "Marty and I have remained friends over 23 years since we last played together. However, I hear his music every night, and he's still among the top guitar players I've ever heard." Friedman spent 10 years in Megadeth from 1990 to 2000, playing on Rust in Peace as well as Countdown to Extinction, Euthanasia, and Cryptic Writings. Metallica have taken to TikTok to tease what appears to be another new song from their upcoming new album, 72 Seasons. The band released the song snippet with an accompanying caption encouraging fans to duet the clip. So far, only 80 seconds of the instrumental music has been released. Metallica plan on debuting 72 Seasons live in movie theaters around the globe on April 13th. The official release of the album is April 14th. Joe Walsh, Timothy B. Schmidt, Blake Shelton, and Matt Sorum have released a video for their cover of Tom Petty's I Won't Back Down, a charity single released in support of Afghan girls. The song, which features Blake Shelton on lead vocals, was released in November by the Miraculous Love Kids organization. Founded by musician Lanny Cordola, the nonprofit works to bring music to children in war and poverty-stricken areas, quote, in particular, young girls who have little to no rights and are often forced into marriage and face the most extreme forms of violence. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 142, featuring Tyler Connolly from Theory of a Dead Man, is available now. And check out this week's bonus episode, featuring Adam Gontier from Saint Asonia.